Greetings and Happy New Year. Happy 2020. So, we're going to start a 10, maybe 15, maybe 20-day vlog on called Smart Thinking. Because what I realized is that what I choose to do really stems back to my thinking. Am I thinking smart, or do I have stinking thinking, what Joyce Meyer calls stinking thinking? Do I have thinking that's going to lead me to fruit and righteousness and growth? Or do I have thinking that's going to really hold me back and be full of fear and bitterness and reacting instead of loving? So, smart thinking. And I'm realizing that I need to do some real looking at this situation in my life. What am I thinking? So, I love Henry Cloud. He said, "We are the only beings who have the power to go back and evaluate our behavior. We're the only ones. A dog, if someone comes to the front door, the dog will bark. The dog doesn't step back and look, oh my goodness, did I bark too soon? Did I bark at someone I shouldn't have barked at? Did I bark too loudly? Did I bark too aggressively?" An animal, dog, doesn't think about that. But we have the beautiful power to do that in relationships and in our choices. We can step back and say, why did I do what I did? And did I do what I really don't want to do? And why did I do what I really don't want to do? And you know where it stems? It stems back to your thinking. It's all in your thinking. And thinking is formed from education, from experiences, from hurts and wounds, from successes. We have a lot of places where we learn that thinking that's going on in our minds. And sometimes we don't even realize that I did this because I was taught that. And sometimes we need to just go back and intentionally look at what I was taught and how it affects what I choose. So the word for this study is intentionality. For the next 10 days, taking off for weekends, 5 days, we're going to look in our vlog at what makes me think what I think, and how does my reaction to something in life relate to my thinking. Is it smart thinking or stinking thinking? Because it will always lead to good or poor choices. The verse says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. I mean, that sums it all up. As I think, whatever I think inside is going to show up outside in my behavior choices. And so if I can go back and I can examine my thinking, and I can put it through the test of Scripture, and I can put it through the test of what is bearing fruit and what isn't bearing fruit, then it will be beneficial to me. And it will probably change my life, my relationships, my choices. I won't have stinking thinking that leads to the wrong direction, but I will have smart thinking. So I'm delighted to share this journey that I'm going to go on with you as I read Scripture, as I'm studying different books on thinking, and different pastors who have talked about this verse, as a man thinks in his heart. So I'm going to bring all that to the table for us to think about our thinking. So I hope that you will subscribe. And like I say, we'll go 10 days, maybe 15, maybe 20. I'd love your feedback as we do this, letting me know if it's helpful to you. And a couple other things I wanted to tell you about. February 8th, I'm going to be doing a boundaries workshop for women on Saturday, the 8th, from 9 to 4. Includes lunch. I'm not sure the cost yet. And it'll be in North County, Christ the King. And you're more than welcome to come. You register online on our webpage, www.ncctk.com, and register for that event. Also, if you live in the Bellingham or even Skagit County area, I'll be doing a once a month gathering of about 14 women who have a goal for the year, the new year, put on their hearts. And we call it 3G. It stands for Goals Growth Group. And we will be gathering together. We can have any kind of goal that we want to have. It could be to write a book, to start a business, to heal, to develop a relationship, to improve a relationship, whatever it might be. We can walk through it together. If the Lord's put it on your heart, we can walk through it together, and we won't get caught up in these New Year's resolutions that just die. We will encourage each other. So we meet once a month. If you're interested, be sure to email me at Christie at freshlookthinking.com, and that's CHRISTIE at freshlookthinking.com, and let me know that you're interested. And we talked about it being on a Monday, but that conflicts with some people, so we're looking for the right date to do it each month. So, are you ready for a 10-day challenge? Is your thinking smart? What you thinking? What you thinking? Intentionally, we're going to evaluate our thinking. So I'm just delighted that you're going to join me on this journey, and we'll see you tomorrow.